What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and it is time to get back to work. Took a little bit of a hiatus there. Went hunting, and of course then Thanksgiving and whatnot. So I gotta finish clean. I did Thanksgiving at my house, and we basically all ate in my garage. So I still gotta finish cleaning up from that, and then it's time to get the car back out of the trailer. Had some technical issues. I wanted to keep posting videos for you guys, but my computer blue screened of death. And actually I'm currently shooting this video, not really knowing if I'm going to be able to get it edited and posted. But hey, I got to keep shooting footage. Hopefully I can figure out the getting it posted. But yeah, going to get the car unloaded, finish cleaning up the garage, get the car unloaded, and start getting some stuff maybe winterized or whatnot. But I at least need to get it unloaded and cleaned up, so I can get started. So let's get to work. Alrighty, trailer is kind of tucked where it needs to be. Did a quick rinse off on the outside here. I'm definitely gonna take door and quarters off. I think I'm also gonna take my sail panels off. Probably the A-pillars as well, hood. I don't know. I'll definitely take this off. I don't know if I'm going to take these off yet or not. But gonna start stripping it down. And once I get that stuff off, I'll look at possibly taking off the messed up portions of my top deck, because I know those are going to need to be remade. But really it's the doors and quarters, hood, front nose that needs to come off, so that I can get in there and really spray the car down good, because she's coming in and going to be getting torn down, and it's nice to have a clean car to work on. So I'm going to go ahead and start stripping it up. All right, got the car rinsed off, body panels off. I got to stack the body panels in a spot here. And let the car dry off a little bit. I'll probably go out there and hit it with a towel and an air hose if I can get my little compressor to build up enough air. I have not yet, that compressor back there, I have not yet finished wiring it up or you know, getting a regulator and getting it all plumbed. You can see that I did try, though. I got my air hose hung up here, right here. So that'll be kind of in the center of my garage, and I think it'll be nice. It's just a matter of getting it all finished up and plumbed up, and I wired half of the, or rather my dad did during Thanksgiving, wired half of the power cord for it. Now I just got to run it to where it's going to go, and I think I'm going to mount the power cord up against the wall to where it's permanent, and not just an extension cord going across my floor. So yeah, just got to finish getting stuff cleaned up here, and then hopefully by the end of all this, the car will be in the garage, and then I can you know, get it up in the air and start working on it. But I also got to another project. I'm gonna have to start getting stuff out of the trailer because there's things that should not just stay in there over winter. So I'll have to, that'll probably be a project for another day. But yeah, let me get finished up here. All right, so car is in the garage. I am going to end up taking a bunch of the top deck panels off here, and happen to replace them, especially over on this side. Got pretty tore up. If you remember, we had to patch this piece together, but got lots and lots and lots of cleanup and repair to do, but one of the other things I got to do before we start digging into that, still got to clean out the trailer, and get basically ready for winter to hit hard. It's kind of it's chilly today. It's not like freezing cold or anything, but if we jump into the trailer, I've got to clean up what is the chaos of the end of the year here. And I have some tires over here that I'd like to keep, try to keep in good shape for the start of next year. So you can see one of these is wrapped in plastic. I'm gonna have to go through, get rid of what is not going to be kept, but then you know, wrap up and store what is going to be kept. I think those are going to be stored in the garage for their best bet of survival. But the other thing I need to do is I got my shocks here on my rack. Those will be coming into the garage as well. Back, oh, my skylight. Maybe I need to get that fixed so my trailer doesn't fill all full of leaves and snow and whatnot. So I'll probably be looking for something to fix that as well. But yeah, shocks, they should go inside. If you're a place that has cold winters, you should store your shocks in the garage. Shock oil does freeze. It's got to get pretty cold for it to freeze, but for some guys that are like way up north, you know, or like Michigan, or you know, them places where it gets super cold, Colorado, I mean, there's lots of places where it gets super cold, right? Shock oil does freeze. So if you have good sets of shocks like I do, like most of these were rebuilt, and haven't been used. So like they're still in like brand new condition, and I'd like to keep them that way. So put them in the garage, they freeze, seals, you know, it gets super cold, the seals go bad and all that other happy stuff. So don't let that happen to you. Make sure you get your shocks and other stuff into the garage. Man, my mess is terrible. I still have this box down here is actually full of stuff from the Tough truck. I got lots of spare parts I just kind of tossed up here on a last minute whim. There's a bunch of garbage, random bolts, random stuff fell out of cabinets. It's absolute craziness in here. I got my battery out of that I used in my truck to get home, that was, you know, for my winch. That goes way back in there, way down underneath there. So I have a lot of stuff to do just inside the trailer, but most importantly here, got to get the things out that won't survive winter. You know, if you got, I don't know what you keep in your trailer, but if you have containers full of like water or whatever you don't want cracked, or you know, stuff like that, get them out of your trailer, get them in your garage. This is your public service announcement. Some places it's already been cold enough to ruin that type of stuff. It hasn't quite, it's been freezing here. It's gotten down to freezing, but it hasn't gotten down much past like 28 degrees. So I'm still in that kind of safe zone for the things that I'm worried about. But it is, you know, Sierra Nevada, we have, you know, Sierra Nevada mountains, we have varying winters. Sometimes it'll feel pretty warm most of the time. It'll still snow, it'll still freeze, you know, but sometimes we have fairly warm winters where, you know, it gets down to like 20 or 18 degrees and that's it. And then we have other winters where it's down in you know, negative 20. So it's just depends on the year here for me. So I prefer not to take a chance, because I don't really watch the Weather Channel a whole lot. So instead of taking a chance, I'm just going to bring all that stuff inside and try to be safe. Store it in a milk crate. That's what I was looking for. Stored it in a milk crate, in a box, or up on a shelf, or something of that nature. You'll notice that I had PVC pipe around the outside of the body of the shock to keep them from getting dented. A lot like what I wrapped around here. It's actually ABS, not PVC, but to use as my shock protectors, except for bigger diameter, one that fits the entire shock inside of it. And that helps protect the body of the shock while they're sitting in a big, you know, big box. So just stuff to think about. Those are my public service announcements. Again, I'm really hoping I can figure out how to edit this video and get it to you guys. That's actually what I'm going to go do right now, is try to figure out how I can start posting videos again. Since I had the blue screen of death on my laptop and lost all of my editing software and all of that happy stuff. So we'll see what I can get figured out. But with that being said, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Questions, comments, concerns down below. I have not forgotten about the giveaway. I'm just waiting on one thing to get done. And yeah, we're gonna start really getting to work for the off-season stuff. Like always, if there's something specific that you want to see, comment down below. I have a handful of videos that I want to do and come at you, but again, I gotta figure out my technical difficulty stuff. So yeah, like, subscribe. Questions, comments, concerns down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next video.